And now I have the privilege and honor of introducing our keynote speaker. He's performed on many prestigious stages, including The Tonight Show, Saturday Night Live, Madison Square Garden, and the White House. Was that not awesome? I'm telling you, I've been coming to NCE for over 15 years. I think that was the best keynote we've ever had. I'm so fired up. And Ravi, just so you know, I've been telling these folks for the last year and a half, we will change the world working together. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much.
But I like to think of it as pivoting. Because if we pivot rather than just simply change everything, those small shifts that we make huge changes in the world. We all get caught up in decision making. We all get trying to figure out, well, what's the best decision? What's the right decision? We waste and lose a lot of time. But I found that I can do a lot more in life if I just make a decision and then put my energy into making it right. Can you imagine if we taught data triangulation in everything that we do? What would happen? There would be no such thing as fake news. If we could do this with young Israelis and young Palestinians so that they could bond naturally before we teach them how to hate each other, you know what? Then world peace is possible. Talk about politics. Nothing brings a crowd together like a good conversation of politics, don't you think? I mean, that's really a way to share the love and to realize how much we all agree on everything. No, but it's true, you know, we have to talk about it, especially I think in education. We have to talk about the tough issues. We have to be able to have civil discourse, lead by example, so that other people can, and students can have civil discourse. But I have to be careful, so I'm not going to talk about anything sensitive. I just want to talk about Trump, the border wall, and immigration. Is that okay? Boomers, racial equality, they grew up at the time of segregation. Millennials, they grew up during Obama. They're not impressed we had an African-American president. They think it's normal. Power was vertical, a pyramid. One guy at the top, lots of people working underneath. Today, it's lateral. It's a network, because your network is your net worth today. It's social. All of those facts, figures, and formulas are now in the palm of our hands. We don't need to deliver them anymore. We just have to make students curious enough to go find them, critically think in order to evaluate them. But all of that, knowledge has been decentralized. And we think kids are looking at their phones, but they're not. They're looking through their phones. Because the world is on the other side of those phones. For the next year, wherever I was going, I was meeting with diplomats of the world's two greatest democracies. I mean, it was remarkable. I'm sitting in these offices, having conversations about global warming and North Korea and, you know, other stuff. And I'm thinking, do they know I'm the guitar player from Hanson? 100% solar powered, this school. It's amazing when you, yeah, that's renewable energy. Renewable energy in economic theory is zero marginal cost. The sun just keeps on giving. You know, fossil fuels, the reality is we have to mine it and refine it. But when we look at things like renewable energy, and the reason why it's important, not a platform here, but the reason why it's important is that countries like India or Chile, where I'm going tomorrow, are leapfrogging over countries that are deeply embedded and tied to its infrastructure, like us. These four privileged little kids, they grew up to do some pretty great things. That's the power. Because leadership is truly empowering those below you to rise above you. That's what leadership is. There is a guitar over there, actually. My old friend, don't you know, you can run, you can hide, but you keep going inside, so turn around.
I want to introduce you to my new best friend, Tom Thompson.
All right, and what did you just tell me?
So what I said was what I repeated to the folks here, my good friends, is that I've been to so many veterinary conventions and Humane Society conventions and school board conventions, national and statewide. And we've seen Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, General Swartkoff, et al. And honest to goodness, your delivery is the best I've ever heard. There's different contents. that everybody delivers, but the way that you weave things back and forth and brought it back to us humans was phenomenal.
Well, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that, and just having you come to our table today, I think meant a lot to all of us too, because we shared a lot of stories already in about 5 minutes.
But to me, that's the fun. Meeting my audience, I learn from you guys just as much as I hope you learn from me, and that's really part of it.
And I would say that you made that very clear at the beginning of your content today, that you get all that as well, and that you learn from it, and you like to make sure that you keep the constant stream of conversation beyond the conversation here today. So.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you singing on tape.
Your what? Hug? Will you sign my shirt?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.